In here, we pour whisk, 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 whisk.
You were that creature in the ginger beard.
Sturdy and ginger.
Like vampires, the ginger gene is a curse.
Gingers are beautiful.
You owe me $5 for the whiskey and $75 for the horse.
Gingers? Oh, hell no.
This whiskey is excellent.
Ginger. I like gingers.
Welcome back to Whiskey Ginger. My guest today is one of my favorite people on earth. I say that for all my guests, but I mean it once again today. Mr. Josh Potter, how are you?
I'm great, man. Thanks so much for having me, dude.
Thanks for coming, dude. Cheers. Cheers.
I'm drinking the whiskey.
Clink. Yes, dude. This is, we're drinking Eagle Rare today. That's what's in the, what is this fucking thing? What is that called? What is that called?
I was going to say carafe, but that's like mimosa talk.
No, I think carafe might be right.
Interesting.
Otherwise,
My dad always had one of those.
It's real cool, right?
Yeah.
I just got it. I think it's called a fucking what's the wine one called? A decanter. But,
Yeah.
But they call it a decanter for wine and it aerates. But this is closed top, so it can't be decanter. This doesn't matter whatsoever.
This is like fancy-ass Mad Men shit. Mm-hmm. That's what that's for.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's the best.
This indicates this kind of design of glass, and this thing means you
Are happy.
You beat women.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Same thing.
Well, they're interchangeable.
Hand in hand. Yeah. Did you finish that show? Did you watch?
Oh,
that show?
I was obsessed with Mad Men.
Yeah.
Dude, I loved that show.
It's
I
funny-
like that it ended without an ending.
Yeah, you like that it did kind of left you open a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how could it end, really? Though, I mean, it's
Right.
It's a simple show in the fact that it's what could have happened in that show that would have been a perfect bow tie ending. I don't even think that
There
exists
could
in
not
TV.
have been one.
Yeah, but everybody gets mad about every show's ending anyway. So many fucking shows, and people are like, "It's fucking dog shit. What a stupid last episode." You're like, tell me how you think it would have ended.
Right.
Give me
And
an
then
example. Like,
if it's anything outside of their expectations or estimations, they're disappointed.
they're going to be
anyways.
bummed. Yeah, they're going to be bummed. Like I hated Friends. You know, people loved Friends, and like Friends is Friends is a show where I don't even know how they could have ended. I don't even know what they did to end it. But
I forget. I think they all moved away from each other. It was like sad.
It's super depressing. It's not even happy.
Joey died. That was how it ended.
Joey does die.
He
That's
became a
gotta be.
heroin addict, from what I recall.
Let's do our Friends ending.
Okay,
so
yeah.
Ross comes out of the closet finally. Isn't this funny? Like I never seen one full episode of that show, but because it's embedded in the zeitgeist of America,
It is funny.
You just know it.
As someone who knows the show, it's funny that you, not seeing it, assume Ross is gay.
He seems gay. He's David Schwimmer, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
but he had like
seems
the
gay.
most pussy, I think, throughout, other than Joey, of course.
But I mean, as a guy, I would think he seems like a gay guy.
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I would say that Ross comes out of the closet. Jennifer Aniston is called, what's her name?
Rachel.
Rachel. Yeah, if it was 2019, how about that?
Okay, yeah.
Rachel goes on a Bernie campaign, becomes like a Bernie campaigner.
Oh, no. Your lack of knowledge of the characters. She would be a MAGA woman today.
I was going to say it, but I thought that was going to be a
because
cheap
she
joke.
was like, her parents were rich.
Okay.
And so she would have been like red pilled by
Can I
this
tell you
point.
something? That was
Yeah.
my literal instinct, but I was like, that'll be a
Okay.
cheap throwaway joke. That's stupid.
No. You were, because it would have been on, I wouldn't have considered it cheap. I would have considered it on brand.
All right, so Rachel goes MAGA.
Yeah.
She's part of she's killed a member of Antifa
With her car.
with her car.
Yeah. Her Beamer.
and she's on the run. Courtney Cox's name was
Monica.
Monica,
Oh, sorry,
right? No, that's okay. That's okay. Monica. I think the reason this is relevant right now, by the way, is everyone's talking about Friends on the internet for some reason. Why?
Well,
is it
because it's getting taken off of
Netflix? Good. Fuck off. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't care less. And Monica goes on Shark Tank. Monica goes on Shark Tank and sells a it's got to be some, like the skinny margarita girl. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's got to be something along that.
This is really like on point because you have not seen the show, as you said. Monica was like a chef in the show.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm really good.
Yeah. This is great.
Okay, and then Phoebe is what can I think of the character? What can I think of the actress's
real
name?
Lisa Kudrow.
Lisa Kudrow, yeah. She's phenomenal.
Beautiful.
She's so dope. I think she's so fucking funny,
talented
dude.
and funny.
So funny, dude.
Yeah.
Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion might be one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my
And
life.
if I'm not mistaken, she was on another show like recently that killed it too, right? Like,
what was it called?
like a Showtime. Dude, I do not know, unfortunately.
I'm bad
I
with
never
names
saw it.
of shows.
Me too. And if it's on like a service I do not have, I'm like
Gone.
Like Ray Donovan, I don't even know what the fuck that is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's I'm not even going to get into it. I tried that show, and I was like, they make fun of the fact that he gets sexually abused. For
Wait,
like the
is that
first
I have
season.
Showtime? That's on Showtime.
That's on Showtime,
Never
yeah.
mind. I
Yeah.
have that. I don't know why I don't know what it is.
Yeah, fuck it.
I have Showtime. I love some of the shows. Kidding was fucking. Did you
Kidding's
watch
a good
that?
show. Yeah,
Oh my
Kidding's
god.
a good show.
People have said to me it's too dark. I can't watch it. People
Yeah.
that are like comedians.
Yeah, dude. But comedians are pussies. Comedians I feel like we used to have a stronger backbone for fucked up weird shit. And unless you have a sense of humor about it, now like everything is becoming too much for comics. I feel like
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I am the opposite. Like,
Well,
I don't feel like I
we
can
are.
feel anything ever again.
No, but I've never had feelings.
You know what I mean?
I've never had feelings.
It's gonna take like 9/11 times 10 for me to be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I think that we're kind of close in age. That like fucked me up. I feel like I still have.
That's maybe the only thing that did fuck me up in as far as like huge events in America that I remember that singed into my brain. Like you know how your parents will tell you where certain huge events happen and they'll tell you exactly where they were and all that stuff. I can't do that with almost everything other than 9/11.
Well, yeah, I would hope 9/11 you could.
But I mean,
everyone should,
my
feel like.
parents, they remember fucking all sorts of shit. Do you know what I mean? They remember when certain historical American events. I couldn't tell
been
you
alive during my mom, for instance, will be like, I know where I was when Kennedy got shot, or when like
that's
Martin Luther
huge.
King got shot. People were getting shot a lot more way back when. I feel like
Well,
nobody's getting shot.
Big
anymore.
figures.
Yeah,
Big
nobody's
we
getting
have more.
assassinated
We got
anymore.
more street murders. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But like, look at where were you when? Okay,
That's actually a ridiculous thing to say. No one's getting
Getting
shot,
shot
today.
anymore.
It's like the most shootings. In the
we
world ever.
just put up a graphic of Chicago yesterday.
Yeah.
Everybody's dead. Fucking. Wait, like where were you when Obama got elected into office?
I was doing my first ever road gig.
Oh
that
shit!
night.
So that's really
Election
okay.
night that year,
so that's
yeah.
a perfect
Oh, wait.
coincidence.
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
an
that was
important part of your.
You could
career.
have picked anything else.
No, shut up. Because for me, like Obama, the first black president of the United States, huge leap, regardless if you like Obama or not, huge American historical moment. No fucking idea where I was. No
But
idea what I was
doing a shitty
doing.
bar gig in Rochester, New York.
But
so
that
it's like-
that meant something to you.
yeah, to
Yeah.
me, but it didn't mean anything. Like I wasn't celebrating that Obama got. If anything, I was insulting his
Yeah, his
election
progress.
by just being like, "Well, this isn't a big deal. I'm going to go do this terrible road gig."
I need this $16.
Yeah.
And Rochester, that was your first gig?
yeah.
So how many years ago did you start doing comedy?
I started in 2008.
2008. Okay, good. So you have some mileage under your belt there.
I have quite a bit of mileage. I only moved out here in 2017, so
Yeah, you started in New York.
Buffalo, New York.
Well, you knew it's New York State, I guess.
Yeah, it couldn't be further from New York City though, without leaving the state of New York.
Right. For people that don't know where Buffalo is, don't worry about it. Every time I get offered, I've been offered to go a bunch of different places in upstate New York.
Yeah, Helium's a great club. You should definitely go.
I've heard.
Yeah.
But no offense to them.
It's tough to go
it's
to from
tough
here.
to go.
Yeah.
It's tough to get to, right? Like I
Yeah.
have to fly into somewhere, then fly into somewhere else, or fly in and take a car and do like.
There's only a few direct flights, and they're like at a terrible time.
Yeah, and it's like Spirit, or I've got or WestJet. Like it's always some creepy
JetBlue,
airline.
but it's-
JetBlue. Oh, JetBlue. JetBlue goes
JetBlue's not
there.
creepy. Yeah, JetBlue goes there, but it's like one flight.
They go to Buffalo.
yeah,
Wow, I didn't know that.
their hub is in New York City, so they can.
Oh no, I love JetBlue. Whenever I fly to New York, I fly JetBlue, and if I can finagle Mint, if anybody knows Mint, that's the lay down seats.
Yeah, you get like a.
It's the greatest thing in the fucking world.
capsule.
Yes, dude. You're in your own pod.
You're an astronaut.
Yeah,
Mint.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're hurtling through the air, laying down, and they make your little fucking bed for you. It's so pathetic.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's really.
Wait, they make it for you like before you get in, or like after you?
No, if you're like ready to lay down, if it's an evening flight or whatever.
I don't even know how to picture this for the record. I've never been in.
of what those pods look like.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you like where you are now, but then it just goes like?
Yeah. Well, the back lays down all the way, and the legs go up all the way, and you've got a leg pod, so your legs can rest on a thing.
Do you know what's funny? Is it makes me just feel like we're not using planes efficiently in any other capacity. Like we could just spread out coach and all have an adequate seat.
Okay. This is, dude. Many a nights I've gotten high and tried to redesign a plane because of how much we fucking fly, and I get so annoyed at the just the inconvenience of it all. And every time I'm on it, I'm like, there's no way this is the most efficient design at all. There's no way.
There is
no way. Because look, planes have been designed the same way inside. Obviously, not the exterior and the engines and the computers, but the insides have been the same for fucking 50 fucking years. Nothing's changed. Okay,
You know what has changed? Obesity levels.
through the roof.
Through the roof. We have to make something.
We have
in
to
the 50s, there weren't as many 300-pound people.
No, and you could smoke, and everyone was skinny. So, dude,
By the way, I think we should smoke on planes, though.
I do too. I think you should be able to
I'm
smoke.
going to put a pin in that.
You should be able to smoke on planes.
Because I don't remember any planes crashing because people were smoking.
No, yeah,
Could be wrong. I have no idea.
You were just no, I don't think so. Planes usually crash because like a pilot was hungover.
Yeah.
I feel like that was back
Or
then.
he
when,
was
like,
smoking. He's like, shit.
burned himself.
Yeah.
That's why they got a co-pilot. It used to be just one guy, and then they were like, one guy burns his dick with a cigarette. I think you know how band tour buses have bunk beds that are layered on top of each other.
Yeah.
Why couldn't we do that inside a plane?
We had one on Tom's. I just was on one like 3 weeks
On Tom's bus.
Yeah, where I slept in one of those like drawers, and I just had. I can't sleep in them because I feel like I'm gonna get like Cliff Burtoned. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I hear like the bus hit the rumbles in the night, and then you're like, you don't know what's going on, dude.
You
There's
think
no
you're gonna die in a
windows.
bus? Yeah.
I mean, like I feel it's not that I think I'm gonna die in a bus, but like if the bus did crash, I would die in that little box.
yeah. Who cares, dude?
I would think it would be dope, but like I would just be a blurb, you know.
Because
like Tom Segura's tour bus crashed. He's okay. Someone died.
Yeah.
You know, like
Tom Segura's bus crashed. Some other bodies were found. That's what it'd say. Some bodies were found. No, but those little cubbies don't bother me. I think some people have claustrophobia. And they can't be in the dude. Tuck me in that bitch. I don't give a fuck. You could layer a plane with those things, and I would be totally fine.
oh my god, if I was on a plane of those, I don't think I could do it because it'd be like just animals all around you. It's like, you know. Like, I don't
you'd be
know, dude.
freaked out.
I'd be freaked.
All right,
out.
well, let me-
That's why I couldn't live in New York City because I think of like an apartment building as like a filing cabinet of human beings. It's like a hive, and that whole like just the buzz of that would keep me awake constantly. I'd never be able to sleep.
Yeah.
And I just the idea of it freaks me out.
It is a hive. I mean, dude, it is. You are in a creepy filing cabinet. Kind of like, you know, in Japan they have like you sleep in literal drawers. You know
That's
that, right?
why I'm so glad we dropped those 2 nuclear bombs on them because I wish we finished them off. To be honest.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Josh Potter loves Japanese people. Make no mistake, that's what he was actually saying. I'm glad we dropped those fucking. Oh wait, this is my other correction. I also think it's also slotted bunk beds on the side of the planes, and I also want the fucking carry-on luggage should go in the goddamn floor. There should be push downs. You could push it down into slots on the floor.
That's where the other luggage is, though.
No, yeah, but the belly of the plane is huge, dude.
I guess you're right. Yeah,
Yeah, it's huge. There's definitely space for luggage to go down 3 feet.
I say that they should put us like in not like cryo. That would be too expensive to like freeze us or whatever. But just like put a mask on me and knock me out and then put me in one of those drawers until I wake up, and I'll be so down with that. I don't want to be awake. I don't want to read a magazine.
Yeah, dude.
I
but
do
you
that
just-
to myself when I get on a plane anyway. I just take copious amounts of Xanax, whatever I can get my hands on.
Really?
And then I just am like this
You gonk out.
every time. I could be a 3
Do you
hour
smoke
flight.
pot before you fly?
Hell yeah.
See, I used to smoke pot a few times before I would fly, and it got me like in a fun, creative, I'm alive mode. Mm-hmm. I just want a knockout on a plane, so I have a little bit of daddy's juice.
You got to switch
And I'm
your
gone.
weed up and get like a sleepy weed.
I do, even still, dude. Even
Yeah.
with super heavy indicas, I'm resistant to indica as far as tiredness goes.
Well, I'll say this. I smoke weed before I go
Do
to
everything?
grocery stores. Yes. I mean, like, but I definitely like, when I was a kid, I used to have a fear of flying, and I would take like a bottle of NyQuil to my face every time I'd get on a plane, and my
Oh,
parents
shit.
would have to drag me onto the plane. It was like a real thing. But then as I got older, I got into pills a little bit more, and I just did those.
I love how promotional this is of that. I just got into pills.
No, but I mean, like now I'll
I
take like
know.
Tylenol PM. That's like I've downgraded. That's my like.
Well, yeah, but you know, like they said, like Advil kills more people than fucking any other
Well,
prescription
that's
pill.
hilarious. Yeah. 'cause
Yeah,
I do
Advil-
that a lot.
Me-
'Cause
I
you can
do
just
Advil
buy
all the
that
time.
at fucking 7-Eleven.
Yeah, it's a gas station drug.
Yeah.
But I pop them. They're so convenient to just throw in a couple of them.
Do you do PMs or do you do regular jobs?
No, I do regulars. I've never taken the Advil PMs. For PM stuff, if I really want to if I'm sick and I want to knock out, I'll chug some NyQuil.
Hold on, I'm gonna clear my throat.
Do it, baby.
NyQuil is my jam. And
I fuck with
definitely done
NyQuil.
Tylenol PM, Advil PM, all the PMs.
Yeah, because it all has some narcotic in it. It's got something that knocks you the fuck
Something,
out.
I don't know. I
nice,
should know.
though.
I don't do Z's Quill.
Z's Quill, right? Yeah. That's
Is that what they call it?
that's like NyQuil's fucking heavy shit.
I thought it was the other way around because it's like without the like things that fix your cold. You know what
It's
I'm
just
saying?
for
Like,
sleeping.
Yeah, it's just for sleeping. That's why they have the Z's, little Z's.
But I thought it was the heavy NyQuil.
I feel like it's
not
less 'cause
not
it
to
doesn't
make
do as much.
it doesn't have the medicine.
Yeah,
You need the medicine because that fucks you up. The combo I think fucks you up better.
and I feel like it's fortifying.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, so I would take that shit to fly, and now I just take I was taking Xanax for a little while, but that would just fuck me up, and then, yeah, I feel like I can't drink before I get on a plane because I'm hungover when I get off the plane.
Really?
Not like hungover, but I would want to take a nap again, like more of a nap. or
Oh,
something.
dude. See, yeah. If I have one of these or two at the bar, the moment I get on there, I'll start typing stuff on my phone. I'll start writing notes on my iPad, and I'm out, dude. This is goodbye.
I like drinking, and but it's not like one of those things where, like every other drug, I feel like I can forge through and do what I have to do despite having them. Drinking is the one where it's like my day's fucked.
You're
You know
done
what I mean?
for?
Yeah, like if I get drunk, I'm like I'm gonna be sleeping or like day drinking. I'll be passed out by
Well, I don't love day drinking. No, I've talked about that on the show. I don't like fucking day drinking. Like people that can drink at noon and start chugging beers, not my shit. Not my shit at all.
We both come from day drinking cities. I think.
Yes, dude. I mean, Chicago, everybody I know back home, day drinking. Like this weekend, this Memorial Day past weekend, I'm sure everybody I know back home blacked out at noon to 5 p.m. Do you know what
Dude,
I mean?
Bears game on Thursday.
I know.
So I mean,
I'm nervous.
Is it going to be tailgating going on? Do you guys tailgate? Like, how does it work for a Bears game?
If I was back in Chicago,
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah. I mean,
At the stadium, I mean, there's tailgates, right?
oh yeah, in the parking lot, yeah. I mean, but yeah, there is, but Chicago people are such a heavy drinkers that I feel like people black out before they show up to the physical stadium anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean, especially if it's an 8 p.m. game.
Yeah. Oh, they're tanked. They're tanked
dude,
over their fucking head.
Same in Buffalo.
Well, you guys have a
we're used
bigger
to-
reason to get fucked up.
Well, yes, and that's the thing that caused it. But it's always existed.
Yeah, it's just but Buffalo's a tough place to live.
Yeah,
right?
and people go to do. I think it's a great place to live personally.
yeah.
But I mean, tough, sure.
I mean, tough in the sense of the weather in Buffalo is not kind ever.
No, it's not. But you don't realize it when you're from there.
Sure.
You're just used to it.
Yeah, but when you leave, you go, fuck, that was...
Well, yeah, I came here and I was like, why does anyone live anywhere else? I couldn't believe it, But we get, at a 1 p.m. game, which is most of our games in the last 20 years,
Yeah.
people are there at 7 a.m., getting faced, throwing each other through flaming tables in the woods.
Awesome.
It's great. I love it. And then you go elsewhere and you go to a football game. I went to a Rams game last season. And they had their cute little tailgates and stuff.
Oh,
I went to a Bills game at the Charger Stadium, two seasons ago when I first moved.
When they were up here in L.A.?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Nathan Peterman threw 5 interceptions in the first half. I wanted to kill myself. But I went to a Bills game tailgate thing, and it was cute. There was children there. I'm like, this is not.
Not the same. No, it's not the same. No. Yeah, in Chicago. Oh, by the way, this episode will have aired after this game has already happened last night. It doesn't matter.
Okay, last night.
Yeah, last night would have been the game. Wow, what a game it was last
Oh my God!
night.
And I want to thank everyone who saw me in Seattle last night.
God, that's crazy. Everyone came out to see you last
Oh my
night.
God! I sold so many.
So
tickets.
fucking dope. No, I think. I think the way that LA does sports is so significantly different than any other city because so many people aren't from here. People will support. Dude, I go to a lot of sporting events here and I support the teams, but they're not my team, so it's hard to get wild because you're
I enjoy the Rams. I'll
Yeah,
root for
I
them
love
over
them.
the Chargers because they're NFC versus AFC.
those are because Chargers are a tough team to
and
give
the
a fuck
Chargers
about.
are fuck you. It's you
Yeah.
came here from San Diego. That was kind of bullshit.
We
Now
didn't
you're
like
in
you
that
then.
Soccer arena.
Soccer field, yeah, it's a soccer field.
12,000 people and you can't even sell that out.
Dude, I went there. Travis Kelce got us tickets to go watch him and the Chiefs play.
That's dope, dude.
Against
Great
them.
episode, by the way.
Thank you.
I
And
love Travis Kelce.
dude, he's the best. And he hooked it up. And I think I've talked about it on here, but it's still to this day singed in my brain. We walked into that stadium. Me and the fucking lady walk in the stadium, and no shit, it is all red. There was almost No Charger fans there.
Every game was an away game. For the
It's
Chargers.
fucking sad, dude. That's
It
their
is
home
sad. And then
stadium.
the fact that it's so small, it's like, how can you have any pride walking in here and just like playing? It's like you're in high school again.
Yeah,
I bet
dude.
All these dudes played in colleges with way bigger.
Well, of
arenas.
course, college stadiums are fucking massive.
But exactly. But
Most of those dudes played to like
this is like a
75,000
D3.
people.
I should have said high school. Their
Yeah,
high school
high schools
are probably bigger.
Oh,
than
for
this.
sure, because you know, so many of these college stadiums. If you've never been to a college fucking football stadium, god damn, you
They're
got
bigger than NFL
They're way
stadiums.
bigger, and
Yeah.
they're fucking beautiful. Like NFL is almost the way that they design stadiums, other than fucking Jerry Jones. But most other stadiums, it's like for multi-purposed, multifunctionality. They design these things because
For Taylor Swift to come.
100%.
Yeah.
That's why the city did it, right?
Yeah.
So that's why most of these stadiums are fucking bullshit. You go to, you're like, this isn't even cool. This isn't cool at all. It doesn't even feel like it's their field,
That's why
except for
I
the
love-
fucking Cowboys.
I love Ralph Wilson Stadium, which is now, I don't know, New Era Field, I guess.
New
it's-
Era, yeah, that's right.
But it's so old. It's like a college stadium, basically,
Mm-hmm.
still. And it's like, that's what people say they feel like. It's kind of that and Arrowhead are the only ones left, the only holdovers from like the 70s. And now,
and
Soldier Field, obviously.
and no,
Oh, I'm sorry.
there's one more.
Don't tell me it yet.
There's
From
one
the
more.
70s?
Oh yeah, dude. They haven't done
Okay,
shit to
hold
it.
on.
They.
Let me do it. Not them.
This
I'm
is
going to
good.
figure this fucking
Yeah, you
thing
will.
out. You tell a story.
Well, how about I tell you a story about the stadium and it'll
I
click right
don't
away?
want to know. I want to be able to know this.
It was the last remaining stadium that still flipped football to baseball.
the Oakland. Stadium.
That's right.
Yeah.
The
Oakland
they
Coliseum.
call it is it the Overstock.com field or some bullshit?
I don't remember because the A's play there.
That's
well.
exactly right,
And
yeah.
do you know that there's a rivalry between the A's and the Golden State Warriors? Actually, not the Raiders, but
Well, they play in
because
the
of
same
that,
parking
They
lot.
share that parking lot.
Yeah, yeah.
And when the A's were better than because Golden State was dog shit like whatever,
Forever.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
And so the A's would be like, come hang out with us at our place. You have a suite, blah, blah, blah. Then when the Warriors got good, they were like, you can't even park in this parking lot, A's. You have you have rehab you got to do? I don't care.
Uber in.
Yeah.
Uber to work, bitch.
Yeah.
That's so
Totally.
fucking funny. If you've never been to that stadiums, well, they're building the Warriors a brand new stadium, right?
Well, they're going. That's why they're all excited. They're like, "Fuck the Warriors."
It's the
The
East-
A's are like,
they're
"Fuck
going
the
to the
Warriors."
East Bay or some
I
shit,
think they're
or-
going to go to San Francisco, right, or something, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know where the stadium's going to be located. My buddies, a few friends that are from up there, they would know.
That place might as well be Mars to me.
What, San Francisco?
North California.
California? Yeah, Northern California.
Yeah.
It's actually fucking beautiful. It's wonderful up there.
It is, but that's what every time I go there, I feel like I'm in like a Star Wars city.
You are in a different world. It's a
Yeah.
different. It's very. It's so much not like us. They hate us. They fucking hate us. Northern
They hate
California.
LA?
They hate Southern California. They don't like anything about it. Everybody up there is. They can't stand us, and we don't care. That's our relationship. Nobody down here gives a fuck that they don't like us, and they are adamant about thinking that we're assholes. They think we're assholes.
Yeah.
We think they're pretentious cunts, and they think we're.
So weird because it's the same state.
It's not at all, though.
That well,
Here you
it
go.
can't
Here,
be
here,
because
I'll give you a
think
comparison.
of the East Coast.
Yeah, I'll give you a comparison.
It's like North Carolina being with Jersey.
Exactly.
something.
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's essentially it'd be essentially like Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and fucking Boston.
Yeah.
The humans are completely so opposite of one another. So we're the same way. I mean, granted, it's just the culturally Californians have a similar sensibility up the coast, I guess you could say. That's the only thing that connects San Francisco to LA is like a very liberal leftist, even though they're way more than us.
Yeah.
But what was Buffalo? Is Buffalo a pretty conservative place?
The city of Buffalo is very artsy and liberal, and then the surrounding suburbs are all red.
Hardcore, yeah.
Yeah, hardcore.
Yeah.
Red.
That's like
I actually almost got canceled by conservatives.
How?
On the radio, because I did morning radio throughout my 20s the whole time I was there.
But what did you say?
Well, when Trump got elected, of course I was doing like anti-Trump things I thought was like what everyone was on board. Turns out no one was, and I got like there were companies that wanted to like get me fired and stuff. Like
Really?
Like local like car dealerships and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I had a head shop in town that was sponsoring my show who like didn't like my Facebook jokes about Trump.
A place that sells paraphernalia to smoke marijuana didn't like your anti-Trump jokes.
Yeah. In a place where weed isn't legal, by the way. It's just like, this is supposed to be like for tobacco
Well,
use.
then that's how you know it was run by conservatives.
Yeah, I guess that's true,
It's in
yeah.
a fucking place.
But they knew what they were selling.
I think that's so funny. This is a water pipe. No, dude, it's a bong. It's a water pipe for tobacco. No, dude, it's for pot.
No.
No
you
one's ever
can't-
smoked tobacco.
Don't ever say that to them.
Yeah, I know.
Because they will be like, you can't buy it now.
Well, dude, back when California was only medicinal, I had my card for years and years and years. And you legally had to say flower when you, like, they couldn't say.
That means weed.
Yeah, when you would say pot or weed, they were like, it's medicine or flower, or it's skirting around nonsense, dude. It means fucking nothing. It's all semantics. It's
That's
bullshit.
why I stick with real drug dealers.
That's
And
right,
I
dude.
I say, I want some smack.
Give me some smack, bitch.
I want that baggy.
Do you? So now we talked before you came over
Yeah.
about you going to the pot shop. Do you?
Well, there's a pot shop on my house that's not really on the up and up.
It's
and that's
on the
why
way.
I
It's on the
like
way
it.
out.
Well, I'm scared that it's gone because this weekend I went there twice and it was closed.
Yeah.
And they recently moved across the street.
It's holiday hours.
But they're called like a church. So they get it through that, where you sign like a little thing that's like, this is my
yes.
religion. So like, there's no taxes on it.
Is it a Rastafarian church? Is that what it is?
That's the way that they mock it up.
Dude,
yeah.
that's great.
Yeah. So they don't pay taxes. So it's like, you can get an eighth for like $20.
What's
Like,
it called? The place?
It's called 420 Commandments. Follow them on Instagram and tell them I sent you. Maybe I'll like get something. for them.
420 Commandments is so fun. Imagine filing that with the fucking city, and they're like, no, it's a church, and they're like,
But I'm
"Come on,
scared
dude."
it's gone because
It's probably gone.
I went on Saturday and they were locked up. They're usually open until 2 a.m. And I walked home from a show I did in North Hollywood, or in regular Hollywood, and I jiggled the door and it was locked. And I was like, "Fuck." Well, maybe because it's Saturday. I'm like, I looked. It was like midnight, and I'm like, maybe they'll be here on Monday. So I went there again today before I came over here in the daytime.
Yeah,
Locked.
nothing.
So I'm scared. Last time it was locked, there was a guy. They like hired a homeless guy to sit in a chair outside the door and just tell people it's over there.
That's so dope. We're not here anymore. We're over there. Also, could I?
You
have
looking for the
$1?
place? I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's over there now.
They gave him money to do that. Though. That's great.
I asked him. I go. Is that what you're doing here? You're sitting out here to tell people that? He's like, yeah, they pay me. I sit here anyway. And I was like, okay, cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I was like,
They're
that's
creating work. See, marijuana is
cool. How
creating
dare the state of
jobs.
California shut them down if that's what happened?
Yeah, fuck that. State of California can suck a dick if they shut that down. All the old stores that I used to go to when I had my medicinal card, they're all gone. All of them. They either got bought out by like MedMen or these big dogs.
I hate these fucking corporate.
the
ones.
big dogs. They're taking down everybody. Like all the old. There used to be a place that had a comedy show on Melrose, and you could smoke in it. They had a license to smoke inside.
That's dope. There's
Yeah.
going to be more of that though, where you can smoke inside.
That's
places
becoming a
soon.
new thing. But dude,
Yeah.
the license is hard to get. So this place used to
sure.
have it for the medicinal licenses years ago, and they used to have comedy shows there, and you could sit and get high, and watch shows and all that stuff. And it was for patients. And it was actually surprising how many like patients that needed marijuana would go to these shows that were like there because of actual medical purposes.
Like PTSD people.
A lot of people that were disabled. There was a lot of disabled people. There was a
Really?
lot of
That's
fucking.
interesting.
There was
And
a
they
lot
would
of
come watch the shows.
cancer patients. Yeah,
So it was like a club.
it was a club.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a club. And now it's something else. Now it's I don't even know. I don't know what the fuck it is anymore. It's not. When I see it now, I don't often go down there. But whenever I drive by it, I'm like, well, that's not the old place. It doesn't look anything like it because it's been bought out by, I don't know, some fucking dude.
I wish there were more like weed shows.
Weed shows would be cool. Yeah, weed shows would be cool because there's
Although,
bar
like,
shows.
When I could go to Canada, I went to one show in Toronto where you can smoke inside.
Yeah.
And like weed crowds, they're kind of just like,
They're subdued.
yeah.
That is a problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why fucking clubs like alcohol because it invigorates people to kind of be more active. But unfortunately,
a little too active.
yeah, too active. That's the balance, right?
We got to find something in between.
Pills.
Coke.
Pills. Well, but
Coke would suck probably.
yeah, but coke is they'll want to talk.
Yeah.
It's got to be some kind of pill. We've got to give them a pill where they get kind of fucked up, but kind of in a perfect mood to just chill and be quiet and pay attention.
I wanted to say lithium, but that doesn't work.
We give a crowd lithium, dude. I would love to give a crowd lithium.
They would not be.
Have you done many drugs?
Yes. Well, like that kind of things.
Like
But
how
here
about
and there, but not like to an addiction level where I was like constantly only because I can't apprehend them so frequently. I probably would have.
if you could get them more?
Yeah.
What about ketamine?
I've not done ketamine. Is that the wait? What do they call it? Special K?
Yeah,
No, I haven't. I've sought that out.
If anybody has special K, can you please send it to Josh?
I remember a kid in high school like talking about it, and I go like, that sounds cool.
Yeah, you slip into what's called a K-hole, which is where you kind of disappear into a little center of your mind's eye, and you kind of look like you're zombied out a little bit. I knew a bunch of guys in high school that loved that shit.
You know what I was thinking at first? What you said was Klonopin. I've done that one.
Klonopin is a
Muscle
relaxer, right? Yeah, Klonopin's kind of easier to get, like Norco's muscle relaxers.
Yes.
Yeah, people love shit like that.
Uh-huh.
You love muscle relaxers, huh?
I mean, all that stuff I was really into. And because I had a lot of eye surgeries and I took a lot of Percocets. So then I was like...
How many eye surgeries did you have?
I've had 6 total in my life.
Holy shit.
Yeah, 4 in one summer.
And what do they do?
They go in, it's like real surgery, they knock you out, and then they like cut your eye open and like... well, they don't cut your eye open. They
peel a layer, right?
They do something where it's like... On this particular surgery, they had to put a suture around my eye. So I don't know how they got that shit in there. They must have like opened my lids and shit and like so.
I like how you say you don't know. Of course, you're not a fucking surgeon.
Out. Yeah, exactly.
I have no
So,
idea.
I mean, so I feel like when people have surgery, they know so much about it, and I'm not that guy. And I had 6 of these motherfuckers. So
6, dude.
Yeah.
How consecutive?
One was my first one was when I was in 7th grade, and then my second one was in 11th grade. And then I had 4 in one summer when I was a sophomore in college.
Worst summer of your life.
Yeah, so it was like over a decade, I think.
4 in one fucking summer?
It was the worst summer of my life.
Yeah, worst
it
summer
made
of
me.
your life.
I dropped out of school the second I got back in it because it was like I didn't even have a summer. So
why did you have to have so many surgeries?
Because they kept fucking it up.
Sorry to laugh, but that's
No.
insane. That's insane.
This doctor.
They kept fucking up?
Well, it was like it didn't take. You know what I'm saying? So like
Right.
they didn't fuck up, but so this one doctor I had in Buffalo at a specialty center, he went in, not fucked up, but like he goes, it didn't work, and then so I have to do it again. So 2 weeks later I'm in it again.
Damn.
And then that one didn't work, and then he goes, I'm gonna try one more time. And he did, and that one didn't work. So then he goes, I can't responsibly try again.
Yeah.
So he sent me to a Cleveland clinic where they had like a specialist.
In Ohio.
Yeah, and then he did it, and it worked out fine.
Should have just gone to Ohio.
It didn't work out fine. I'm still blind in my eye, but like at that point, it was just to save my eyeball.
What was the initial surgery for?
I had detached retinas.
But I mean,
the
the first one, but
all of them were for the same thing, both eyes.
But I've heard that before. But I've heard that like a lot of people get it fixed.
Yeah,
And it works, but like what you're saying, a lot of times it doesn't hold.
Well, what happened with me is there's a disease where it's degenerative.
Yeah.
So like the first one, I was in 7th grade, 6th, 7th grade, whatever, and it was a clean split. So the guy fixed it. He was like a savant. He made it. It's working perfectly. It's my only functioning eye right now.
Your left eye, yeah.
Then it happened in this eye in 11th grade, and that doctor was worse, I guess, because like I didn't get all of my vision back. It was like spider webs inside of it, and again, there was like another tear then 5 years later or something like that.
Shit.
So then this doctor went in and tried to like deal with what the other doctor did, and he kept like it didn't work 3 times.
Have you ever has? I'm trying to learn how to ask this the right way.
Yeah.
How did you communicate that you knew when it happened? Like, do you feel
Because
it?
you can't see, dude. You can't.
It
feel
just you
shit.
just go blind.
You get like a curtain ascending across your face throughout a day.
God.
Like the first time it happened, I didn't realize it till like it. I woke up in the morning and it was like there's something weird going on, but I thought I got like soap in my eye from the shower before I went to school. And then like throughout school, I'm like something's up, you know. And I was like,
Something's really wrong.
I went to the nurse and she was like, I'm a school nurse. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she's like, I don't know what to tell you.
I make $6,000 a year. Like I don't know what's wrong with your
I'm
fucking
barely
eye.
allowed to put a Band-Aid on it.
I killed 3 kids with Advil last week. That's interesting. That if but
then I called my mom. Like it was like 8th period or something. I called my mom at the end of the day on a payphone, and I was like, I cannot see. She called my eye doctor, and I went into him, and he was like, you're gonna need surgery like immediately.
fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck. That's
it's like something
crazy.
that happens to old people very often.
Yeah. I've heard it.
But I was in 7th grade, so it's like the doctor even filmed me for research.
Really?
Yeah, like I'm in some.
You're like, do I need to be naked? He's like, it's just part of the video.
why is my penis in the video? My eyes up here.
He's jerking you off, and he's like, this is for your eyes.
Yeah,
we want to make sure your vision is good.
It's considered your third eye.
It's the worst doctor of
We're
all
gonna
time.
make this one see.
I do like this doctor. This because I've talked about it on this podcast that I get. I used to get very often ocular migraines, which is where you kind of go blind in one eye.
Because your migraines cause that.
It's a trigger.
sensation. Yeah.
It's a preemptive migraine. It shows you what's happening, dude. And for sure, I think I thought I was going blind. And everyone that ever fucking listened to that episode writes in and they're like, dude, I felt the same thing. Because you do, dude. For a day, I was like, it wasn't even a thought. It was as if I knew. I was like, I'm going blind. I'm going blind.
With this, there is no pain. So
this is unbelievable pain afterwards.
that's crazy.
It's as if like you ever been in a fist fight? You ever getting punched in the head?
I've been in one.
So
long time
anybody
ago.
that's ever been in a fist fight, if I ever could explain it to you, the next day after a fist fight, your body vibrates a little bit. Like your head vibrates. It's not like a drunk hangover.
How many like punches are we talking about taking here?
And a few. I don't even know.
wow.
Every time I've ever been in a
Do
fight.
you all get them all in your face?
No, because a lot of times nothing is. The problem with fist fighting from a amateur trash drunk dude,
bar.
yeah, is no one is accurate. So when you see a great fight on TV, the difference, you know what? Like this is the biggest difference when assholes watch UFC and they're like, "Come on, man!" It's like, dude, if that was you, you would land 0 of those fucking punches.
course.
You fucking moron. So when people are drunk fighting young assholes, most of the time you're clipping people, you're catching chins, or you catch a part of a face, or you catch
You're
a
hitting your,
chest,
like,
or you
wrist on shit?
catch a lot of parts of body before clean shots are really hard unless you're a sucker punch and then you're a piece of shit. Sucker punching is for bitches.
Yeah,
it's
for
like
sure.
square up, motherfucker. But the day after a bad fight, you vibrate a little, like you feel kind of like it's like almost like this. I'm gonna do an alien
after you have
noise.
sex?
Yeah, no, that's a good thing.
Oh, okay.
Do
This
you
isn't
feel like
good?
you've been punched after you?
This
fuck?
isn't good.
Yeah.
After you get punched, you don't feel good.
It's kind of like listen to this sound.
Yeah, okay.
That's how your body and brain feel. It's insane. It's like this like movement. It's almost like when you're tripping on a drug, you know how you feel like the earth kind of like having a heartbeat or a breath?
Yeah.
That's how your body feels. It's unfortunate as fuck. And so when you get ocular migraines, the headaches are absurd. Dude, they're absurd. You have
I've
to
had
like
migraines, but I don't think they're ocular unless maybe.
No,
Because I'm blind in my right eye, so like.
you could have got it and not known.
But I've definitely had the pain of a migraine where it's like I have to turn off all the lights or I feel nauseous.
Yeah, I've thrown up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's overwhelming. It kind of feels. Yeah, it feels like you feel like temporarily sick, but not like I have the flu. More like I'm angry at everything and I'm got to disappear. Otherwise, I'm going to be so much more mad.
Noise
Ooh, it sucks.
irritates. Yes. No,
Small stuff,
Yes, and I feel like that's in me to a level in many ways.
just naturally.
Just naturally.
Yeah.
Like where I'm just like I like silence and stuff like that. But man, yeah, those ocular. I've not had like I don't know. Like again, I don't know if I have the same type of migraine, but I definitely suffer from migraines, and it's that feeling for sure.
It's that same kind of like super pain. So I'm so curious. 6 surgeries later, are you ever going to need another surgery ever again or no?
I mean, fuck. I hope not.
Right.
But I don't know. It could happen. If it happened again in this eye, I'm probably fucked. You know what I mean? Then it's like dogged. Then it's like, if I go blind, I'll tell you this, me and you.
Yeah.
It's heroin time for Josh.
Really?
Hell
Hell yeah.
yes.
If you go blind, you're on fucking.
That's when I'm like,
you're on the horse.
inject me, dude.
Yeah.
Because like if I die, I die, and if I don't, then I'm just gonna do heroin tomorrow.
This is like the opposite of a 30 for 30, where like people are like, I needed to push through it. I needed to grow. I needed to change. I wanted to beat this thing. You're like, give me the fucking horse.
Dude, because I always said too, like, if I get to a point where like I lose my facilities when I'm old, then I'm gonna do heroin for sure.
Like when
I
you
want to do it.
like what if you can't walk?
Like if you can't wipe your own ass,
Sure.
or you can't like.
You
shit
wipe
in a
your own
toilet.
ass?
I mean, I'm not like
That's
as
one reason to
wealthy
get
as you.
married.
You're much more successful than me. I hope that I can ascend to a level where I don't have to.
Somebody's
wipe my own
wiping your
anymore.
asshole.
Oh, your wife does? I thought you had people.
She is the people.
Oh.
She's the person.
You're like, that's how we fell in love, actually.
Yeah, well, in the
I hired her to
vows.
wipe my ass, and then we fell in love.
Said, do you take this man and will you wipe his ass? I do.
That is in there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you're
don't forget.
That's what happens, though. Like, you're going to age with your wife, and eventually one of you is going to lose your facilities.
Or
first.
die.
Or die, yeah.
If I get close to like, oh, this is really dark.
What happens to people
wanna
that
get
are
real
like,
dark?
alone, by the way?
Let's get real dark.
I would love
Let's
that.
get real dark. if I feel like for people that like get older and get lonely, and they don't have anybody and they can't like live in a home or whatever.
Yeah, like what happens to those people?
I feel like we should give them government assisted drug induced overdose
Heroin,
suicide.
right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to take it upon myself to do that.
But heroin sounds too simple. I mean, give you one pill cocktail that's like you're gonna fucking be in space. You're gonna disappear you're gonna be so.
But that's the end for them?
Yeah, that's it.
No, see, I like the heroin because I can overcome it and maybe do it again the next day.
But the chances are low considering someone like you, the way you're talking. I bet you're gonna do a massive dose the first time you do it.
I would like to.
Yeah, you'll probably.
Depends how much money we have at that point.
That's
you
what
know?
I'm saying.
Yeah,
You probably spend everything that you have.
I mean, no, I wouldn't do that because I would be like, I want to do heroin and I want to enjoy it. So
So
I want to like wake up the next day and go like, man, what was I waiting for? You know? And
I
then
should do it all the time.
Yeah, yeah. And then I'm like, well, I'm 80 and I can't wipe my own ass. So like,
Mm-hmm.
that's the second one is probably the big one.
You're like, if I'm gonna shit myself anyway,
Yeah.
might as well be on the horse.
Well, you don't really shit when you have heroin.
Oh, that's right. It clogs you up. Opioids clog you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So especially if I can't wipe my own ass, this is a great thing.
This is a solution for everybody out there. If you have a tough time with too many bowel movements and watery shits, go ahead and try some heroin. So any kind of opioids. This is really sad to joke about because like half of the country is dying from opioid addiction.
I know, and it's all
It's
the
so fucked
wrong
up.
people. It's
Yeah.
like why aren't the people who are terminally ill doing it? Like, let's
Yeah.
find the good in opioids,
Right.
and weaponize it for our own good.
Use them for for positive.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, your part of the country has the biggest opioid epidemic in the world. The Northeast is
Buffalo is very.
everywhere in the Northeast.
I know a lot of people who passed away from it, and it's so sad.
Really?
I feel bad for them. It's worse for their families. You know?
Yeah, it's way worse.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, I know, is a big problem. Boston, Massachusetts has a big problem.
Literally everywhere. Unless it's an impoverished part of, because it doesn't come into the impoverished parts of the world. That's like meth.
Yeah, it's got to be.
And they're trying to like ascend out of it, so they're like methed out. They think it's going to help them. I don't know. It's so interesting to me, but it's usually the people that are like, because Buffalo has a lot of very wealthy suburbs,
It does.
and it's a very white collar.
What
epidemic.
does the money come from up there? What's the industry?
Like, well, right now we have a very large medical corridor,
Okay,
and there are things springing up from that.
like.
But there's a lot of old money too, like there is anywhere else. It's pretty much just doctors, lawyers, that kind of thing.
Old money.
Just like that exists anywhere else. Do you
But
know
I'm
what I
saying
mean?
like in Chicago, like the suburbs of Chicago has a lot of money because McDonald's headquarters is there and Allstate headquarters there. Like whenever you go to these places that have like ridiculous, massive corporations, you always find tricklings of tons and tons and tons of money and people whose children have that money now and they are bored and they
Yes.
love drugs.
Yes.
That's how that starts. It's like that's
I
how
feel
that
like it's like a
chain
lack
goes.
of identity.
Yeah, there's
Do
nothing
you know
out
what
there.
I mean? Like it's just a sad kind of like, what am I? My dad is this,
Yeah.
and how do I become something?
I think about that all the time. Like, what if I have a kid? I want to push.
That's so funny.
I want to push so hard. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, my poor kid. He's going to have to live in my shadow.
he will. That little fucking loser.
No, I know. That's great.
It's
dude.
funny to think. Like,
you
if,
should think like
if
that.
I have a kid,
That's
if I have a
great.
kid, I'm not even that successful. But
No, you are. that
no,
way.
no. But on the scale of the world,
Yes, yes,
but I'm
yes.
just saying,
That's
like,
what I meant to say.
But I'm saying, I hope to God he wants to do or she wants to do anything but this thing
Like you were a main character in a TV show.
on a TV show. Yeah, it's weird.
What percentage of the world?
Of
has
the
done
world?
that?
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
God,
what I'm
probably
saying.
like I don't know, like a 1/10% of the world.
Yeah, so like regardless of anything else, your kid is gonna be like, my dad was that. So like, what does he do?
But in this town, it means nothing.
I guess that's.
But if I
true.
took him somewhere
I'm
else,
very foreign to here, so I don't know.
dude,
that.
same thing though. In Chicago, if it's like if I took my kid back to Chicago and I raised him there, and they were like, my dad used to do TV shows, they'd be like, whoa. But out here, you're like, my dad used to do TV shows, and everyone's like, everybody's
So did my
dad
dad, yeah.
does TV shows. That's what everybody's dad. This whole block
That's
is like
true, yeah.
people. But right, that it's a regional thing. It's a weird regional thing that like. But I'm just saying, like, I think about like from a kid's perspective of like, I think about that all the time in this town when I meet people's kids, and they're getting into the business. I'm always like, fuck, that's so weird because there's this. What daddy did versus what I want to do. There's always going to be a competitive thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's so weird when the kid is so much more successful than the dad. That's even creepier.
Like Miley Cyrus.
I mean, like, well, except for the little Nas X song, my friend. Except
That's
for
true.
Old Town Road.
He did.
No,
you know what?
No, but for the
Billy
truth,
Ray,
she's-
I forgive. I'm sorry, Billy Ray, that I even just insulted you like that because "Achy Breaky Heart"
So
in
good.
1994 was
So
like
good.
a banger.
Such
and
a
then
banger.
in 2019, he just put out like one of the most successful songs with Lil Nas X.
of all time.
Of all time.
Dude, it topped the
So,
Billboard charts for like 20 weeks. Or
I
something.
hate that I even said that, but don't you think Miley Cyrus has a longer...
No, she's way bigger.
She has
Make
like
no,
a longer burn.
Make no mistake, she's
Yeah.
way bigger than him. I mean, like
He's picked and choosed some brilliant moments. Though.
he has actually.
Yeah.
he's done a really fucking good job. She is significantly more famous. In fact, there's a slew of people who are so much more successful than their parents because it's kind of like there's this shitty theory like in golf. It's like when you miss a putt, if you set it up again, you almost always make it the second time because it's like you figured out all the bullshit. You're like, oh, if that was my first try ever.
Sure, you see the path.
Yeah, I see the line. I can do it again.
Yeah.
Like that's so easy. That's kind of how it is when a kid can do it. It's like, well, you have such a head start. It's ridiculous. Miley jumped into the game.
The shitty part about that analogy is like, imagine if the golf balls were shaped differently, though.
Okay, that's
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because like, it's like that with comedy. People like pick and choose a path that someone took,
yeah.
but they're not the same golf balls.
That's right. Well, that's foolish. That is foolish when you try to do the same. Well, because the golfer is different. The ball is always the same, but the golfer is different.
But in this case, in terms of show business, I feel like the golf ball's even different.
it's all the golf ball is significantly different. Although a lot of people take the same path, and it does work out sometimes.
That's true.
I will say sometimes it does, but then sometimes also how about this? Sometimes people will sink a putt. We're going on the golf metaphors.
That's
sometimes
cool.
people sink a putt and they're garbage at golf, dude.
Yeah.
I know. Okay,
Because they saw the line.
or flukes happen. How about this? I've been playing golf for years. I've never had a hole in one. I know someone that has two, and he's dog shit at golf.
It's like
That happens in the business,
That
too.
would be me. That would
would
be
just
me.
get a hole in one?
because
You're fucking blind in one eye.
I'll say
You
it
don't
this
golf.
way. I'll say it this way.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm that way in comedy. I think in comedy, I'm the scratch guy who has no hole in ones. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
You're just a good golfer who.
serviceable, who's
Yeah.
always going to provide. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always going to be at a certain level, consistent. When it comes to like dating and like relationships and stuff, I'm the hole in one man. I'm the guy that sucks.
This metaphor is perfect, by the way. Hole in one for a dating.
But
thing.
I hit like 3 hole in ones, and everyone's like, "Hey, is it some
Yeah,
hole
it's
in
fucking
ones?"
pretty
dude?"
good.
Yeah,
Pretty good swing.
yeah.
Because I know. Tom and Christina were fishing hard for you to get some fan pussy.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was like something that I didn't expect by joining the podcast. And like, it's my social life has ascended. When I first moved to LA, I had no social life. I didn't have any friends.
Nobody has any friends in LA.
Yeah,
anyway.
So I mean,
I still don't have any.
when
friends.
did you move to LA?
I've
by
been
the way?
here
How old were
since
you?
2000 and fucking.
How old were you though?
I moved here when I was 22, 21, 22.
I'm jealous of that. I wish because that's when I like. I was in Buffalo. I was working in morning radio from like 17 until 30, basically.
But again, look what we're talking about. Different golf balls, man.
Different golf balls.
Like because
yeah.
I got to tell you, I moved out here so poor. You know,
I moved out here very poor as well.
Yeah, no,
and
but-
I didn't have a Tom. I'll tell you this.
but you had a big, but you were more ready. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I was seasoned.
so yeah,
I definitely had done a lot of comedy.
I moved out here poor and inexperienced.
You learned how to do comedy in LA.
I started stand up here. Yeah,
That's wild.
yeah. This is where I wanted to start.
That's amazing. Dude.
There's a handful of us that have started out here.
That's hard.
I think Tom started out here, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, I'm fascinated by all of your stories that started out here because, like, I started in a place where we had 1 mic a week for 4 years.
But see, that's why it's beautiful. You saw that you were better than other micers, So you sought
I
opportunity.
wasn't during that, Mike. I'll tell you what.
At some point,
I got eventually after the 4 years of that one mic existing, a club opened up in 2012.
what was it
and
called?
Helium.
Oh, Helium opened up there. Yeah, that's right.
Before that, we didn't have a club within an hour.
Yeah,
So
right. What would be the closest?
There was I would
Toronto,
go
right?
to Junior's Last Laugh
Yeah.
and do guest sets, or I'd go to Rochester,
Rochester, right?
the Carlson Comedy Club or whatever. It used to be just called the Comedy Club.
Did you ever go to Canada for spots?
Yeah, but until I was not allowed there anymore. 1 year into comedy, I was not allowed in Canada anymore.
Why?
Because I got a DWI.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, in 2009. Sorry, everyone.
And you
I
can't
hate
cross
to
the border. You have to
You
get,
can't, dude. You can't for 10 years, and then they grandfathered the law. Like, I was going to do, in August, a run with Tom in Canada,
Yeah.
and he's like, can you do this? And I go, no. And he goes, we'll just figure it out, and then, like, you'll make enough money to pay for the figuring it out. So I tried,
Yeah.
and the process is way too arduous. By the time he notified me of my possibility of going there and it happening, I couldn't make it happen because
That
the process
sucks.
is so arduous. So there's one country in this world I cannot go to.
Canada.
Yeah.
Dude, this is going to be crazy. I think I've talked about it before, but I used to do that for a living when I first moved to LA.
What's
I used
that,
to work.
DWI?
No, I used to, yeah.
I used to drive drunk for a living.
I still do that. No, I used to work with a Canadian attorney to get bands. I worked for a music company to get bands into Canada.
Lifted for the tours.
Yeah, to get them
Because
in.
I know tons
Yeah.
of football players have DWIs.
Yep.
And they all play.
Yep.
'cause,
Any criminal record, by the way, if you're a United States citizen, you have any criminal record at all, you have to file for a temporary residence permit, a TRP. And truthfully, all it is.
I just did all this. I should have called you.
Yeah, you should have called. Now you know.
Yeah.
All you really need is to go to Canadian attorney and look at me right now. I've got the guy.
Dude,
I can fucking
should've-
get you into
I wish
Canada.
I called you because I would have.
Well, who would know?
So much more money right
people,
now.
People don't even know that. People don't even know I used to do that. It was my first day. It was my day job.
It would have saved my life if I
Yeah.
called you.
Next
but,
time.
No,
I got
next
you.
time for sure. No, I mean, I
I even remember the Canadian attorney. I don't want to call his name out, but like I worked with this guy. We could get, dude. I got.
It's ridiculous though, considering Canada is the land of beer, and that I lived in Buffalo.
And by the way, they
By the way,
all drink and drive.
yeah,
All of them up there.
Oh my god, in Buffalo, you live in Canada essentially.
Yep.
Dude, my first drinking experiences were in Canada. Of
course.
because you can go.
18.
The whole game is 19.
Oh, 19, right.
But like that's the game. Like Canada's 10 minutes away, so we would go get drunk at 19. I've come over the border back into America destroyed
right.
at 19, like a million times. And
They started it, by the way. That's what you want
I
to say.
was
It's like,
drunk off their beer.
Yeah, it's your fault. It's your fucking fault.
Labatt Blue is what I drank. But regardless, anyhow. But the fact is, like, I could see Canada from my house. I don't think people know in America that they're banned from Canada when they get a DWI.
Most people don't. In fact, they get to the border, and here's what happens a lot. They have to pay an extreme amount of money to go through. So Canadian government is,
You can just pay?
you can pay.
What's the extreme amount of money?
It ranges depending on the crimes, right? Like I had to get Flava Flav in to Canada. Flava Flav has a record the size of a fucking highway.
Of course.
I mean, it's dude.
Dude, Marshawn Lynch got to play a game in Toronto once a year when he was on the Bills for 3 seasons.
He
and
could
he
do
had
it.
like a gun charge.
Yep. Oh no, Flava Flav had been arrested for a million things, and we got him in because you pay for the TRP to clear them because these charges get exonerated or the charges get, what is that called? Like a statute of limitations expunged. We get a lot of crimes expunged. Yeah. So we would have to fight you. So I would get these guys Fed records. I get their FBI records. I apply to the federal, to the FBI to get their records back. And you would see how many of these actually aren't on the federal record, but if they show up on a regular, when you get there, if they run your report, it'll show everything you've done. It won't show what the end result is.
Everything you've done.
Right. So they show everything, dude. Everything.
They don't show what the settled.
No. That's
Yeah.
why. That's how they make their money. So they decide. It's an ambiguous number. It's like they decide.
That's fucking mafia shit.
It is mob, dude. It is.
That's why I hate your country. And I wish instead of the Japanese,
Listen up,
we
Canada.
dropped 2 nukes on Canada.
What parts though? It's a big country, dude.
I'm going to not say Toronto because I spent a lot.
So
of
you
time
like
there.
Toronto?
I like Toronto.
What
I'm
about
gonna
Vancouver, the West
Yo,
Coast?
I say drop that nuke on them. Remember when they lost the Stanley Cup and they rioted? They were like little bitches.
They did, dude.
They
So
were
drop.
such
So
bitches.
drop it on.
Drop it on Vancouver.
Vancouver
and then
and-
you can throw one up in the Yukon territory. Who cares?
Just
about
huck it
those
up
people?
top. Let the winds take it down
Yeah,
below.
yeah. You kill more animals than you kill people. You kill some indigenous people or whatever.
Kill some of the pipeliners, dude. Fuck it. Some of the frackers. This is all Josh, by the way. No, I don't want to
It's
bomb
all
any of
me.
Canada.
I'll take it on. Canada, I hate you, and I wish we dropped the nukes on you.
I'm going to be there in 2 weeks at Just for Laughs 42
Oh, yeah,
in
you got
Toronto.
gigs. I will never be there until Andrew fixes mine.
I'm going to fix it. Dude, I'm going to fix it. How about this? I want everybody to comment
Dude, I
and
had
say how
somebody-
many people want Josh to get up
Well,
to
I'll
Canada,
tell
and
you
then
this.
we'll make it done. We'll
I'll
make
say
it.
this.
We'll make it a thing.
I really do like. When I say all these disingenuous things about Canada, I don't mean them. I just hate that their government won't let me in them because
Yeah.
I spend Clifton Hill. I spend so much time on Clifton Hill.
So you actually love Canada. This is
Yeah.
like I hate you, Dad, but I'm in love with you. So
Exactly.
I just,
Like my dad won't pay attention to me, and so I'm gonna be like, "Fuck you,
Fuck you,
I
Dad."
wish nuclear bombs fell on you.
like every normal kid.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing: like, I love Canada. I drank beer in you when I was 19.
Inside of you.
Inside of you. And so many people, when Tom went to Canada, were like messaging me like, "Are you coming? Are you coming?" Because he had teased it on the podcast that I
Oh,
was
and it never happened.
because of we didn't think the legalities would be so extensive.
Yeah, man. It's also kind of like we used to do with Japan. In Japan, you have to get your lyrics pre-approved for musicians. So if you sing certain songs that are popularized that they know.
Well, that's the country we did drop the nukes on. So
Oh, we did.
yeah.
Okay, so they're paying us
They
back.
don't even you can't even see a dick go in a vagina in Japan.
I know, but they have the most like obscure sexual.
Yet they
panties.
have like panty vending machines.
More than that, though. There's an entire area.
Have you been there?
Yeah. Oh, Japan's the best, dude. I've talked about it. It's one of my favorite countries. Literally.
Maybe I will be converted. if I
It's
go.
so dope. You would love it.
I'd
dude.
probably love it,
Joking
yeah.
aside, it's so
Yeah,
dope.
No, joking aside, I would love it.
They have an area called it's run by it's run by African mobsters. It's the weirdest thing in the world. Like the only black people you see in Japan, and they're in one area and they run kind of like their.
You make it sound like District 9.
It is. Sharto Copley directed it. This part of Japan. God, what is it fucking called? Why can't I think of the name? Swiss. What's the name of the area of Japan that's really shady? Roppongi. And it's run by who? Nigerians.
Nigeria, yeah.
Dude, so there's a ton of
I think
Nigerians.
it's very offensive that you have your wife outside the door ready to answer.
She's
your
outside.
questions.
She's outside.
She's got to Google.
By the way, she's outside. I don't even let her in the house. She's
Oh,
outside.
she's
Yeah, she's
outside.
outside. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. I don't let her inside. Gross.
Ew.
She'll get period stuff everywhere, whatever they do, you know? These broads. That's what's funny when you just said you're like, oh, you were like, oh, I'm joking about Canada. We're joking most of the time. I think the thing that people are like, I love that you're a comedian. And then sometimes you make a joke and they're like slightly offended and you're like,
yeah, dude.
Didn't you love that I was a fucking comedian? Wasn't that the whole...
Why are you taking... I am a criminal / mentally ill person. Why would...
Mentally
you
ill
take-
should have come first.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. Mentally ill, then criminal.
Yeah.
I'm not a criminal anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, you don't do much bad.
I have not. I only smoke drugs and stuff. But
Smoke drugs is fine.
I don't understand why people take comedians as more serious than politicians.
But how about this? This is the irony of what you just said. Don't take anybody serious. Politicians
true,
are
too.
phonies too. Like
Of
we're all.
course.
So the idea I tweeted a couple days ago. I tweeted Calvin Klein has a new a line of for big girls, and it's obese.
That's fine.
It's
Let them have it.
Yep, they can have it. They can have it. And I made a simple joke.
The Lizzo line? Is that what it's called?
You're fucked.
Why not bring
You're
someone up? But I just get canceled?
No. I wrote. It was a big girl in a Calvin Klein ad, and it said, Calvin Klein is promoting big models, whatever. Great. I'm also allowed to make a stupid joke, and I wrote, "This is one way to sell more fabric," and it was just, it's a throwaway joke, but it's like.
Allow the economy. Are you not?
I'm an economist.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just trying to say Calvin Klein needs to make a comeback. Mark Wahlberg can't be showing his cock anymore with his clothes off. If you need to shift your perspective, I get it. But
Fucking Wrangler and Levi's have been manipulating that.
Dude, for years. For years.
They make jeans that they never imagined that they would make.
Of course.
Back in the 60s.
We're throwing away shitty, stupid social jokes, and like the idea to take us serious is so lame. It's get over it. It's over. Relax. It's not that big of a deal. We're such a privileged fucking country. We have so many great things that you're like, yeah, dude, we're going to get better. We also still need to shit on each other and joke the fuck around.
Yeah, dude. I don't get it. Like, well, I do get it. Like, here's the thing. I don't think it's a thing anymore.
It's just...
This Chappelle thing is like
it's all bullshit.
It's taken the sheet off of all of it. Like,
Yep.
there's nothing to it. Like, when I see a quote-unquote, like, journalist... but they're really just a failed comic writing an article for Vice or something, and they have like 2,000 followers, and they're like, Chappelle's canceled, and then Chappelle sells out an arena without even promoting it on a website. I go, this person, does anyone think they're right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, I've said this. If you're a civilian and you have a comment about the Chappelle special, I'm probably pretty likely to at least hear you out. Like,
if you're a comic,
if you're a comedian and you have this grandiose idea that you're going to pick apart his special, I have zero time. Zero time for it.
I try.
What have you done?
Put myself in the mindset of these people.
Oh, impossible.
And what I think they're doing is like jail, where they're punching the biggest guy in the room.
Right. They want to. If you can knock out the beast, you'll get a little respect.
They want the hit. They want the clicks. Like, they think it's a victory even getting people to go, well, you're completely wrong.
Right.
So I feel like us giving any credence to them, even on a level of disputing them, is too much. We should ignore, if we just ignore these 1,425,000 follower people who write these articles, it'll be a fart in a wind.
Well, most of them are. But like, just like the jail theory, they do punch the biggest guy in the room, hoping it'll get them some clout and clap. And
that's all that it is.
And it may, until next week, when everybody wants to beat you and rape you and kill you. like you're Mr. Tough Guy until they all fuck you up.
People, but like,
Take a shot.
The woman who wrote the Splitsider article.
I don't know who that is. Do you know the name?
I don't remember
Take
the
a
name.
shot. Fuck
it's
it.
I could Google it real quick, but like, it's a woman who either wrote or appeared on Two Dope Queens. So she's trying to get Dave Chappelle canceled.
You know what's funny? I don't want to say her name because I don't want to give her credit. Do you know what I mean?
Fine. That's why I really don't want
You're right. You're right. So go ahead. Keep talking.
So she like wrote this like, it must be tough to be 40 and do comedy. Dave
I'm
Chappelle.
seeing it now.
So
yeah.
she's trying to get Dave Chappelle canceled. Meanwhile, her whole credit is a show that got canceled.
That's great, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm nothing, by the way. You know what I mean? Like,
that's funny.
Like, people, I've had comics attack me, be like, suck that Segura dick some more. You know what I'm saying? Like, comics come at me because like I've ascended to a level because of my relationships and because I've done it for a decade. I feel like I don't think Tom would give me any of these things if I didn't deserve it, you know?
How about this? Here's my opinion about comedy. Are you funny and a
hope so.
and a good and are you funny and a cool person to kick it with? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all I've done for my decade of this.
Well, then you're probably okay.
Thank you.
I just feel like that's how I view anybody anymore. Mm-hmm. Are you not annoying? And do you work hard at what you do?
And are you not a climber and it seems that you're just trying to get famous?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's it. Well, that's the other thing is like there are people that try very, very hard, like this person that wrote this article. They talk shit about other comics just so they can get up.
How can you have the pride to talk shit? I don't know. Like, I just want to make what I do good.
Yeah.
So that people like you and like whomever else go like, hey, you're doing it. I don't make a statement about what other people are doing. If I think they're shitty, I'll talk to my friends and be like, this guy sucks or whatever. You know what I mean? But I won't be like writing a article on a major website.
It is a sad cry for help. It is somebody that is saying, I definitely need this attention. Well, I've said this a million times. Here's my point about critics in general. They're fucking bullshit. Almost all critics can suck my fucking orange cock. I care about almost none of you. Your job is bullshit. You don't do the work. You don't do the art.
What a wild job.
It's just bullshit. I don't care about your fucking opinion of what we do or what other people do because you didn't put in the work. So like, you don't get to fucking
dare
show up
you
to the
decide?
gym and judge my jump shot.
You know who gets
you
to
weren't
decide?
there.
You know who gets to decide what I do? Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Joe Rogan.
That's right,
Bill
right,
Burr.
right. People
Those people, if they were to be like, Josh sucks at comedy, then listen to them.
Yep, I would, and I'd go. You know what, Josh, quit.
Yeah. I
Josh,
go,
you
and
gotta
I
quit.
would go
Good night. Take it easy.
heroin.
And it comes full circle.
yeah.
It's true. I just feel like the idea to give these people any weight whatsoever. It doesn't mean people can't write articles and have opinions. Have your opinion, but to get on a high horse like your viewpoint is worth everyone's time to listen to shut down somebody is so silly.
It's the audacity.
Just shit on everybody like you do, like we used to behind closed doors, like an adult.
Well, it's the audacity to think that you are in this field and you are ascending to a level and that you can speak on anybody else doing it is wild.
It's bullshit. Well, let me say this. I think this is important. You should have an opinion about comedy. You should feel however it is you want to feel. Whatever you want to think about this whole fucking thing. You also don't need to like the Chappelle special. I'm not sitting
that's
here.
fine.
Like, I don't like that people are like, it was fucking amazing. You're a fucking idiot for not liking it. Dude, people are allowed to not like the Chappelle special.
It's
That's
the
fine.
fact that you are clout chasing
Cloud chasing is the problem.
and you are demeaning a titan
Yes, because you know it'll help you.
because you just want the action.
Clickbait, baby.
That's all you want is the action, and
Yeah.
that's disingenuous.
You're right. Because if it was real, it would be like a guy who usually writes music articles wrote an article about the Chappelle special. I'd probably read it. You know, if somebody wrote an article about nothing that doesn't live in this world, I'd probably read it and enjoy it. Their perspective on it, whether they liked it or hated it, because I'd go, well, this is cool, this is valid, this is an outside third party. But when you're inside the machine and you just are doing that because you know that's going to sneak you up a little bit maybe in little factions of
Yeah.
it, it's just gross.
I just don't understand these people that are like socially conscious. They don't recognize the fact that the people that like kind of galvanize that thought process are disingenuous in their intentions.
Yeah, their intent, yeah.
This
Yeah.
woman wants to be Dave Chappelle,
Of course.
and she has more credits than me. I'm not even like disparaging her as a talent. She
Yeah.
could very well be a great comedian. I don't know. She's written for this or that. But at the same time, like the things that you've been on are not, they failed. You know what I'm saying? So
Right,
like,
right.
what gives you the authority to go to a guy who has like one of the most successful TV shows? Special on special on special on special. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, to tear it down. To say that you don't like it, fine. Then
That's
guess
fine.
what? Just say I don't
to
like
act like you are the voice of
Right.
the world
it. It's
is
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
When Seinfeld comes out with his magazine and talks shit about what he likes and hates, then I'll read it. I'll read what that guy thinks.
Even he can be off, though. Do you know
Of
what I'm
course,
saying?
of
Like, we
course.
can't,
Everyone's most people are wrong. How about that? Most people
Yeah.
are wrong.
Why are you listening to people other than yourself? Like, go see for yourself.
Yeah, check it out. If you like it, you fucking like it. If you hate it,
Yeah.
you fucking hate it. That's how I feel about everything with live comedy too.
Everything.
Yeah, how about this? This weekend, get your shit together and go to see Josh in Seattle because you're going to be at...
I'm going to be actually, when this comes out, Seattle would happen last night.
Last night, it already happened.
Tonight, I'll be in Tacoma, and then Sunday, I'll be in Portland.
Tonight, so tomorrow night, Saturday night, go to Tacoma.
Actually, Sunday night.
Wait, Sunday.
Sunday night, I'm in Portland. Tonight, Friday night. This comes out
This comes on Friday. Yeah, this Friday.
Friday night, I'm in Tacoma.
Tacoma. Come out to Tacoma, Washington. If you're in the greater Tacoma area, please come out. Josh does this great thing where he does comedy, and then he hangs out afterwards to see if people will have sex with him.
I mean,
So-
doesn't everyone?
That's the goal. And if you do end up having sex with Josh after the show, please
Tweet
yell
Andrew.
Please yell Whiskey Ginger as
Oh, okay.
as you're leaving. When you leave Josh after the night is done, go Whiskey Ginger when on your way out.
On the way out, that seems like, I feel like you should tweet hashtag whiskey ginger when you have sex with me.
Okay. If you have sex with Josh, tweet whiskey ginger. I say, I just slobbed on Josh's knob. Hashtag whiskey ginger. Guy or girl, by the way, he's not discriminatory. He'll take anything. It's really nice to have an open.
I'm not discriminatory.
Dog.
Whatever species.
Whoever is in, who's
alien.
in. Go see Josh this weekend, the Pacific Northwest. If you want to see where else Josh is playing, because he's all around. Go to.
Oh, can I plug in?
Plug it, baby.
I have I'm going to be in my hometown, Buffalo, New York, baby.
Buffalo.
Headlining Helium Comedy Club, November 6th. I'm so excited for that gig.
November 6th. Go out, Buffalo.
I'm going to be in November 23rd in Baltimore at the Famous. Have you done that place?
I've never.
It's
dude,
Sickler's whole deal.
Baltimore. I've only done in Baltimore. I only did Comedy Factory. Comedy Factory?
Magoobies?
No, Comedy Factory is what it used to be.
Magoobies is what I've only done.
Magoobies is I've heard. That's the other one. I did Comedy Factory and the Power and Light. I think it's called.
Is that the Black Person Club?
It's the Black Club.
You
Which
did
is
that?
what's crazy. They made me put on blackface.
That's
Isn't that
cool.
They made me put on blackface.
You did blackface.
Of course. It was in. They said if you're gonna come to the club,
Sambo Santino.
I did it, dude, and they paid me. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you coming, dude. Go check out Josh. Go peep his dates. Go to his website. Go to his Instagram. I'll plug all that bullshit in the description. This month, I'm in Toronto, dude. I'm in Canada at Just for Laughs at or JFL 42, whatever they fucking call it, something else because it's not Montreal. But come out and see me in Toronto. I've never done Toronto, and we're already
That's crazy, dude.
more than halfway sold out. I know. Come
That's
see
great,
me.
dude.
Come see me, bitch. We're doing one live whiskey ginger guests. I'm not going to tell you who because it's going to be dope as fuck. It's a surprise. And 4 live shows. I don't even know how many. I'm doing a bunch. Just go to go to Andrew Santino. Do the thing. Get the fuck out of here. Go do the goddamn thing. You know what to do. Dude, thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
I really appreciate you having me. I'm like nobody, but thank you so much.
No, you're somebody to me. Say,
trying.
give me. I want to try this. Give me one final word to sign off. Go ahead. One word.
9/11.
There it is.
In here, we pour whiskey, 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 whiskey.
You were that creature in the ginger beard.
Stir